As the perks of being in this exclusive lounge. Hi, everybody. I'm Lindsay Marie from Rock 100.5 here with the boys from Greta Van Fleet.
Hello.
Hey, they just got off their killer set on the main stage here at Shaky.
Flattering. You're flattering.
Man, she's too nice.
Thank you.
It's
She's
pretty
too nice.
cool. No, it's pretty cool. And you know it's cool. This is your second year touring as a band, these festivals? Because you did the whole round last year.
Yeah.
Pretty much our first year.
Yeah, last year
Almost not even a
there was
year.
a few small festivals. Can you
Yeah.
remember some of those?
Yeah, we did not really small. I mean, our first real big festival was Summerfest.
Oh yeah,
and that was in June, and not even a year ago.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're in Elton John's flipping birthday party. You have to be like, I'm here for you, Sir Elton John. I mean, it's been a hell of a year. How do you feel?
Amazing. Alive.
Pretty energized.
Yeah. Very energized.
Yeah.
I know how I feel when I watch you. So I was wondering that when I saw you guys up there and with the frill and all in the vest, I was just like, okay, so I'm enjoying this experience. What does it feel like for you when you walk on stage?
Surreal every time.
It's great because of the variance of each crowd, each performance. So there's you can always walk on feeling one way, and you're always gonna walk off feeling a different way, and it's different every time.
It's really exciting to see you, and I mean, this is it. Has it become? Is there still novelty to it, or is it's something brand new and exciting each time you go on stage?
It's brand new and exciting.
It's pretty brand new.
Every time.
Yeah.
Just a couple boys out of Frankenmuth.
Like you said, there's always that uniqueness to every show and every audience and every venue, you know?
The variance.
It never gets boring.
But that's always in the back of my mind, too. So when I think about it, I'm like, man, I'm from a town of 4,000 or something.
I could have gone to community college.
More than 4,000, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in front of more than 4,000 people, so.
It was incredible watching you guys today. This is my second time seeing Greta Van Fleet.
That's cool. More than most.
Rock and roll.
I think it's really interesting because I work for a classic rock station here in Atlanta, and you get a lot of spin on classic rock radio. I didn't know if you knew that.
No.
There's a station in Boise and Des Moines, and I know a station in Minneapolis. It's
That's pretty cool.
It's a classic rock radio station. They put you between the doors and flipping just casually some Greta Van Fleet, and
That's
I think
pretty
it's really
sweet.
cool.
I mean, that's what we grew up with. Those were the stations that we had in our area.
I wonder if anyone ever gets pissed off because we're contemporary and they're like, this is a new band. Why are they in here?
Classic rock.
No, I believe one of the program, because I work for one of the program directors, and he did a poll, and he's like, is it cool if we add new music to our classic rock station? And everybody was all ears.
Energize it. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's cool.
That is cool.
Well, you really are playing your parents' or maybe your grandparents' music. How involved are your parents in your life? Are they backstage today?
In a literal sense, they all have real jobs. So they're all back home
They're busy.
working shifts.
You have the brothers, right? And then you're inherited right into the family now.
They're probably our biggest supporters. I would have to say.
We took our moms to the Elton John show.
Our mothers got to meet Sir Elton.
We're like, I think this would be a good idea because they were the ones who turned us on to Elton John. It was the moms.
I made it.
Yeah, so that was pretty amazing. So we try to get them out every time we can. All the parents and yeah.
It's so cool because I was wondering, being back there, I got a good view. I was like, I wonder. I mean, you learned to play music somehow. How did that start? Band camp or?
It's pretty much all self-driven, really.
Yeah, we're all autodidactics, if you will.
No. That's a lie, because I saw you play the guitar behind your back, and I go, this kid, I don't understand how that, you don't just pick that up.
Right.
I picked up the clarinet. I didn't ever do that, so.
You can't do that behind your head.
Can't do it.
What
happened was he saw me playing my drums behind my head one day.
That's what it was. I'm like, I got to learn how to do that with the guitar.
And the drum solo after Safari song. A closer. I'm like, nailed it. Closer, drum solo, done.
Yeah. I guess we've been playing for quite a long time, separate from each other. But Danny, when did you start? You played drums when you were?
I was in middle school.
Guitar.
I started with guitar in elementary school, and then when I hit middle school, I learned how to play the drums, and I played French horn in middle school, and middle school opened doors for me musically.
Yeah, I probably started playing guitar around 3.
Really?
Yes, because my dad played, so I picked it up. Picked up a lot of his blues stuff.
Well, you have
and
a cool
then I went
dad.
on to mandolin and ukulele and all those other things. I like strings.
Strings.
I'm a string guy.
So the ukulele and the French horn are coming for the next album, right?
Yes.
That's
totally 100%.
Is that already underway?
It is.
It's
well underway.
Okay.
Actually.
We've expedited the process. We're so excited that the albums come together very quickly. Yeah.
It just seems like everything you do is effortless. And I know there's a lot of work to it. I don't want to cheapen what you do, but I mean, you know, even when like Josh sings, like it just comes out of his mouth. It's natural. It's not emulating. Because I don't like when people like to compare you to any classic rock band in particular, because what comes out of you seems very natural to me. It's not like a tribute band or a cover band or anything like that.
Well, I suppose it's like the thing is, any musician, you know, you can't be something that comes from absolutely nothing or thin air, but you're a product of your influences. So you grow up listening to all this blues and stuff and folk and jazz and soul and R&B, and then you are going to play however you're going to play, and it's just like, that's just, you know, let it be natural.
You know, when it's coming from your soul and your passion, I guess you don't really have to work for it.
Well, we're not all naturally gifted like you. I was going to ask you what's next, but I know you're going to Europe. Have you ever done Europe yet?
We did a short European tour.
Okay. I heard the crowds there are nuts. They're different.
They're cool. They're very nuts. It depends on where you go, for sure.
You know, it was interesting, too, because this is like our first round going there, like that 3 weeks that we spent over there, and there was a lot of people that were hearing us for the first time, so a lot of the time it was very quiet and it was very observant.
Yeah.
Where they're studying what you're doing, and it was like really cool because like, oh, they're listening, they're watching, it was really cool.
Very refreshing.
So I'm kind of interested to see how that dynamic will change when we go back over there.
You know, I interviewed the Struts before, and I'm like, so how's your play? I'm like, yeah, really? Anyway,
we're gonna see them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's
They're gonna
great.
be we're
you're
gonna be
going
in North
somewhere
Carolina
else.
tomorrow.
Like Carolina Rebellion.
Yeah, Carolina Rebellion.
Just go drive somewhere else. But they said that they get no radio play in Europe at all. They're like, oh no, the States are great. So it's easy to see like the difference in how the audience responds to the change.
That's kind of seems how it's always kind of been, isn't it? Like, you know, we always trade off artists in a lot of sense.
Oh, Slash loves playing Europe. Like Slash is like, it's okay, I can do Alter Bridge with Miles Kennedy, but when he goes to Europe, it's a big deal. And it's like the crowds are there at 6 p.m, and they're there for the long haul. So I'm really excited for your future. I'm excited to hear the new record. It was a pleasure seeing you today. And
we're
thank you for
excited to
coming
get
out.
all this stuff out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully by mid to late summer or something. You know, that's what we're
The Greta
Atlanta
show is
loves
going to be
you.
getting bigger in the next year.
and we can start playing new songs off the album,
Yeah.
which no one knows what they are yet.
Sneaky. I can't wait to hear it, man.
Keep an eye out.
Thanks for joining us. Greta Van Fleet live from Shaky Knees Music Fest.